Good day, everyone. Aliii here, March 6, 2025. We're going to go through major indexes. So we are not going to go through individual names as usual. So this is going to be a short episode. All right, market S&P 500. We just had another volatile session. Market just going all the way down. Again, triple test this SMA 200, which is negative sign. And also market just bounced touch above this. So just holding up for Thursday, just holding up above 57.50, which is right touch above SMA 200 moving average and 200 moving average. So this is kind of like, I would say, folks, market just breaks through below last 2 days, which is important just because whenever we are kind of like forming a double test, triple test, the important level, we are going to get that level weaker and weaker, and potentially we're going to break in through to the downside. I would say 56. Let me just write it down here, 66, 67, or somewhere around that. That's going to be very, very important level, folks, because if it breaks through below that, the level below is going to be 5,500-ish area. So we're going to see how market is going to react. Tomorrow we will have a weekly close. Also, NFP is coming early morning. So we will see. I would say NFP is going to be weak. NFP is going to be bad just because we will have we had lots of layoffs from Doge, and that bring the NFP number down. And potentially for the next 2 months, I mean, February, March, April, we will have NFP down. But after that, market tries to kind of like a catching up with the regular phases just because the layoffs that we are seeing for the next 3 months, this month and next 3 months is going to be huge due to kind of like a Doge activity, which is not bad overall for the long term, but for the short term, people will take pain, especially for those ones who are just losing their jobs. They need to go back to the real life basically and find out in a competitive situation, which is going to be tough. Right now, I would say a market just fearing about the tariffs, fearing about the efficiency of these activities and also the future growth. So that's why S&P 500 goes to 7%. I would say 7% corrective move from this top. So we are in a corrective territory, 5 to 10%, even 15% is going to be a corrective territory. So we are getting into 7% correction from this top, which just happened February 19. So that would be the area that I'm just looking at, especially when you see February 19, 2020, market just topped and March 22nd, 2020, market bottom. So that was a COVID crash. And we may see some kind of like the same, not the same scale, but we will see the same scenario or similarity happening this year. I would say it's going to be very, very possible scenario. We see March, the third week of March, we will see the sign of the bottoming formation. Right now, market is just going down, 56.67. As I said, it's going to be very, very important level. Stochastic momentum got into oversold condition, laid off here. And also, MACD is just forming a very, very oversold. RSI just hitting this oversold line here, which just happened in August. So remember, in August, we got into oversold. We touched oversold condition or oversold line here and then bounced back up nicely after that. We were into uptrend. Right now, we just obviously breaking through this uptrend. And we are kind of like going into changing the structure. However, we are for the trend line perspective, you're still above this pivotal point. So we don't get a lower low. We just break the trend line, which means the trend line, even if it goes back up, which happens a lot, market will have like first the hiccups and going to kind of like a sideways consolidation for a couple of months. Moving on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq, the same scenario, market just going all the way down. Nasdaq got into 10% correction territory today, and we'll see that the short-term moving averages, the short-term momentum is about to cross over. This means we are getting into a short-term bearish signal for the market, which means we are going to see, even if we are going to see a rally, the rally is going to be just a bounce. Like here, like in August, we got this crossover, and then a rally is going to be bounced, getting back down to form the structure for higher, higher, higher low, to get back to new all-time high in November. So we will see if it's happening, but I would say 19,000, 19,300 to 19,600. That's the area that I'm looking for Nasdaq. Tomorrow again, NFP is going to be a market mover, folks. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Dow, which was ugly as well for Dow Jones. Dow Jones just got back to negative territory again. We didn't get below a Tuesday session low, but we are pretty close to 41,993, which is SMA 200. So if we get this one, still we are above this pivotal point on January 13, but that would be kind of like the support here. So a financials stock, actually, they had bad day today as well. So they went down sharply, continuing to the downside. And I would say still banks are in trouble. So that's why they put pressure on Dow Jones. However, energy market just got back up today, surprisingly, and hold up the $66 per barrel for crude. Moving on to gold, which had like a very, I would say, calm day compared to the market. Still forming a nice bullish consolidation. Nothing bad. I know we just got a red bar, but this red bar is not that bad that we can make something out of it. If we get below this pivotal point, that's going to be ABC corrective move getting back to here, which was our original analysis to get into long position. But if we don't get, that would be kind of like a very, I would say, modest correction to here to 28th of February, and then getting back up, consolidating. We are going to go to potentially 3,000 right now. So we'll see how it goes. But I would say precious metals are getting ready for another rally to the upside. Silver actually got better today. We just got a doji bar, not a bad session at all. So this dragonfly doji still keeps silver high above this pivotal point. Also, MACD is forming a nice kind of like a buy signal. So whenever we are in bull trend and MACD is just giving us a nice corrective move, getting back to the upside, this buy signal means we are getting to kind of like a more longer buy signal. Stochastic is getting to overbought condition, but in bull trend, we can stay here for a long time in overbought condition, and that is kind of like a positive, because that tells us the momentum still is bullish for the silver and also precious metals as well. Moving on to crude. Crude just forming a doji bar today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, doji bar. So still holding up $65. And this $65, whenever we touched it, we just bounced back up. The last time we got it here, we had a nice bounce. So we'll see if this is going to be the time. But I would say Trump administration, they don't like to have pricey crude. They want crude price just going lower and lower. And when peace news is coming to the market, I would say as soon as Ukraine and Russia just get into some kind of like a contract or ceasefire or something, crude can go immediately down to 51 to 53. So we will see how it goes. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.